Lozzie.
We ready to go?
Ready to go.
Let's do this.
You excited?
Yeah, always. Well, this is a big difference to a week ago. We're having a very different experience in the airport. I'm a happy Lozzie. It's been a breeze going through. We're just chilling out, having some food in Wagamama's, which is just like my favourite place to eat.
You're not being treated like a terrorist.
I'm not being treated like a terrorist. It's good. It's been a lovely day so far.
What have you got,
green
Lozzie?
tea, some gyozas, we've got some other food coming. It's all good. What are you looking at, Willis? Just a little bit of self-massage before we get on the plane. A little bit tight in the forearm area. The back rub.
Oh yeah.
Very good.
Oh, you broke it.
I pulled the plug in.
So nice.
سادتي طلبت دبي بالتعامل مع المركز. رحب ايضا باعضاء السيارات واعضاء برنامج اللغه. ارجع على التردد في طلبات مساعده النافع وخلال.
So we're going to be taking off in a second. I'm just figuring out which documentary I'm going to put on while I do some work. I find flying is the perfect time to get on with my work. You were saying, who did we see at the airport?
Yeah.
We saw Kelsey and Stormer, Thor's wife and son, so they are coming out on the same flight as us. I think Alex Horn is coming out today as well. I do feel for the families of both sides.
I really feel for the wives.
Must be horrible.
Yeah.
But both very supportive, you know, of their men, so it's just going to be an emotional week for them. But for the rest of us, we get to just tune in and have some fun. But for now, what are you going to do on the flight? I'm just going to get some work done and then I'm going to chill and watch a film or a documentary.
I'm going to watch I'll Be Gone in the Dark because I read the book and now I'm going to watch the documentary.
There you go. Well, Liz is going to do that. I'm going to get on with some stuff and we'll see you guys in Dubai.
So it is dinner time. Say hi, Lozzie. Emirates is actually pretty decent food.
This is good.
Yeah, compared to some airlines. It's alright. Bit of cheese. Cheese. How was your flight, Lozzie?
It was pretty good. Got loads of work done. I think the time's 3 o'clock in the morning here. But it's only 11 for us really, isn't it? So, oh, I think your new case is arriving. I shall go and do my thing and get it for you.
Yes.
Because I know Lady Liz can't go and get her bag.
This doesn't get her in back. Yay.
There we go. We're ready. Here we go.
Lozzie.
Got there, leave it. Would you like to go in, my dear?
I would. Okay. We're in.
This is nice. Okay. Liz upgraded this before we came out. What did you do? Tell everyone what you did.
I emailed the hotel. I had booking.com in front of me with all the different room types. And I said, what room type are we in? And they told me. And I was like, let's go one up.
Well, this looks pretty good. I'm going to leave you to go and explore.
So let's have a little look around. Hey! Nice bathtub for you, Lozzie. You might actually fit in this. And what do we have around corner number 1 is the shower.
And around this corner is very important.
Lozzie's throne. Oh yes, oh, and the bidet. Very nice. Strong looking toilet.
I like. What is this?
The curtain.
For that.
It's so I can watch you bathe while I'm doing my work from the sofa.
Office for next week.
Ooh, don't fall off.
Do you know what's so good about Dubai?
Go on.
English plugs.
Yes, English plugs is the best thing about Dubai. As we discovered when we went to America and I accidentally bought all of the European
You're a
adapters.
dingbat.
Plugs are hard. Right, ooh. Let's have a look at the bed. Very nice. Very nice.
Big bed.
A lounger for Luzzy. TV.
Right, we need to find our bags.
I think they'll be brought up to the room, Luzzy. I don't think you have to go searching for them.
I know, I need it. I'm kind of hungry, but...
I'm starved. What's this? Fruit. There you go.
Dear Mr. Shahlaei, we wish you a warm welcome to Jeremiah Creekside Hotel. It is a pleasure to have you as our guest, and I wish you an enjoyable stay. Only, dear Mr. Shahlaei, no Miss Shahlaei.
What do you mean, Miss? I've never been Miss Shahlaei. What am I, your daughter? Oh, it's 3 AM. What are we going to do? Sleep or stay up?
Sleep? Why would you stay up?
To edit this video.
You can, I'm going to sleep. There you go, look.
Oh. Oh, that would be nice at home, wouldn't it?
It would. What else have I got?
What else have we got? Ooh. Ooh. Mood lighting. What on earth is that above the bed?
Like some kind of creepy door above the bed.
Trap door.
Hopefully no one comes out of it. Eddie's ass pops out.
So rather than go to bed, we've decided to stay up.
Well, I need food. It's been a weird day of food.
Yeah.
It's the only thing with travelling. I'm not very good like a bodybuilder that preps all their meals and takes it with me, so I just can't get that lifestyle. That's just not for me.
So how do you feel about commentating a boxing match, Lozzie?
Nervous. Obviously, I'm not a boxing commentator.
Do you know anything about boxing?
Yes, I know quite a bit about boxing, as you know. The good thing is I am working alongside Barry Jones, who is a boxing analyst, former boxer himself. And this isn't a boxing card, it's just one fight between two strongmen, or two former strongmen. So my job is to lead and to tell the story of why we're here, which you guys watching this already know. And it's going to be a fun week, you know. Maybe not so much for people's families and stuff like that.
Yeah, we saw Kelsey earlier and she's just...
Saw Thor's granddad.
Forward to it being over, aren't they?
Yeah. It just seems weird.
It's very strange that we're here, that it's actually going to happen.
Yeah.
I think when it does, I think my heart's going to be in my throat.
The thing for me is, like, Thor and Eddie were both great strongmen, and I've watched the videos that Eddie put out this week of when he won, and it brought back some great memories, because people seem to forget that I was in that competition. You know, they tell me, oh, you don't know what you're on about. Well, I was actually there, so I saw everything that went on behind the scenes. I was competing in the competition.
Like, a lot of people are quite upset that Colin shouted at you.
Oh.
Do you want to give a little bit of insight into that?
Yeah, so I know Colin very well. We've known each other a long time. I'd say, I mean, me and Colin are friends, and I kind of know what gets him to tick. So I purposely kind of like pushed his buttons because I knew there were going to just be this back and forth. And obviously Colin reacted to me saying something, and he made a decision there and then, which is exactly what I wanted him to do, because I was getting fed up of just waiting there between the three guys, you know.
Did he know that that's what you'd done?
Yes.
Like,
Colin,
was he grateful for the way out of it?
Colin knew exactly what I did, and we had a chat about it afterwards, and he immediately apologised for shouting at me as soon as we moved on to the next event. But there was no issues there with me and Colin. I literally just wanted the decision. I was always an athlete, and this is why I think Thor has to accept that 2017 Eddie was a deserving winner, because once the events are set, that's strongman. Every strongman comp has different events. People kind of go on about It can be
Events do
faded.
change a lot as well,
Events
don't
change
they?
all the time. There's no issue to me that Eddie won the 2017 Worlds, but it's interesting when you're in a competition and you've got all these kind of hot-headed guys that, you know, it means so much to everyone there. I mean, I know people have been commenting because I was pretty stone-faced watching the truck pull. And you can see me next to Thor's kind of team because I'm there timing. But I'm timing because I want to know the time of the athletes.
Yeah, of course, you're there for yourself, aren't
I'd
you?
already been, and I want to make sure that I score high.
Yeah.
So I came 7th in that competition, just in case anyone doesn't know. And I was really pleased with how I did. It was a tough competition. I was coming back from a shoulder issue, so my pressing was a bit naff. But I did 12 reps on the squat, which was the standard that year was incredible. The deadlift,
Once upon a time, that would have won the squat.
yeah, but the standard was just insane. I mean, you had like half the field got like 0 to 2 or 0 to 6 reps, and then there was like JF Karan, myself, Lysis, Thor, Brian, and Eddie that either did 12 to 15 reps. It was just kind of a mental standard of squatting. The deadlift in that competition, Eddie's deadlift is 475 or 472, I think it was.
472.5.
Yeah, it was just, that was one of the most impressive deadlifts I've ever seen. So it was a hard bar that we were using. It was, you know, Eddie did incredible and deserved to be the world's strongest man. Thor posted that he felt like, you know, the sport was against him.
Today,
The sport I love, yeah, the integrity of the sport I love
was brought into question.
Yeah, that was literally all. I mean, it was a bit longer than that, and it was then taken down.
Yeah.
And then today I've seen sort of videos of Eddie comparing that to someone getting punched or being raped. I'd like to think it's hype, but there's better ways of hyping something.
Maybe better analogies that
I mean,
or comparisons.
Watching that 2017 Worlds reminded me of why we all loved Eddie, and you know, the first Brit to win the title in so long, the determination that he had to do the 500 kilo deadlift, and you know, he said he's going to win World's Strongest Man, and he went and did it, and that was brilliant. And I genuinely enjoyed watching it, and you know, have so much respect for what he did. But this fight is changing him. And I think it's consuming him.
Do you think maybe it's an unhealthy obsession?
I do. I really do. I think it's an unhealthy obsession. I think from some of the clips I've seen, he's so passionate about it.
Eddie has always found a way to get the absolute most out of everything that he's done, whether that be in sport and business. Do you think it's simply a case of that? He is creating maximum hype?
Maybe, but I don't know. I think...
Well, we will know when we see him.
We will, and you know, we'll find out what happens.
Yeah.
But it's like a hatred,
Yeah.
and it just seems. I don't see Thor as hating Eddie as much as Eddie hates Thor.
No.
It's kind of weird, and I think being in a fight, you need to actually be quite calm.
Yes.
It's not good to be
don't want the red
super
mist to
aggressive
come
and
over,
stuff
no.
like that. Sometimes that can really backfire. So it'll be interesting on the night. I do hope that both guys are okay, and I hope that they can get on with their lives.
I don't think you've got it in you to hate someone that much.
I don't have the energy to hate someone that much.
You do.
You know, I think Thor was upset he lost and said some stupid stuff. And, like, because I know Thor, like, people have said some horrible things about him. Thor is a decent person. You know, I'm not going to sit here and say he's not. His family have always been really good to us. You know, he's been very supportive of my career. And I've beaten him a number of times, and he was always gracious in defeat. Those two guys don't get on, that's fine. Not everyone gets on. You know, there's guys I don't get on with. But you just get on with your business. And I hope Eddie can kind of get past this, win, lose or draw. Because, you know, watching that 2017, it reminded me of what we all loved about Eddie. I hope he can kind of get back to, you know, the fun, determined guy that we kind of all admired, and, you know, he took the sport to another level. Anyway, it's probably too late for these kind of thoughts. I'm probably just gibbering and don't really know what I'm on about. It's 4 in the morning now.
Is it?
Local time. It's only 1 a.m. UK time.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's midnight UK time. It's 4 hours difference. But yeah.
We're all kinds of messed up, aren't we?
We are. But it'll be interesting. We've got a fun few days ahead. And we'll obviously bring you guys along for the ride.
No matter what happens.
No matter what happens.
Liz, just keep filming.